Hey, hey, I see we live. What's good, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Welcome to my stream, Derricko Swink, pouring live from the Swink agency. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Um, Hold on, let me get this camera going too. So today, the focus, the topic of the hour, we talking about billions. You know what I mean? Y'all can see the shirt representing right now. You did what I'm saying? Um, yeah, man. Billions of dollars. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's a dream to some people. Um, Sometimes it's too far fetched for people. They can't even understand. They can't even, begin to fathom how to even get $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I'm a billionaire. I'm just motivationally speaking it. You know what I'm saying? I've always prided myself on being someone who is somewhat of a hustler. You know what I'm saying? I don't turn down opportunities. You feel what I'm saying? I don't jump on every opportunity, but I definitely don't turn down opportunities. I take every chance that I'm given. You know what I'm saying? To really build generational wealth and really, you know, try to take care of my family. You feel me? Um, it's so important that we lay that foundation, especially as men, black men for sure. You know what I'm saying? To come into this world where nothing is handed to you, nothing is given to you. Everything is kind of, you got to earn it. You might have to work two, three times harder to get, an inch of what somebody don't have to work for at all. You feel me? So, my thing is to always be in that mindset of being able to receive. You feel me? And that way, you can give back. That's something I do. When it comes to my money, I'm a shark with it for sure. But one thing I love to do is help people when I can. You feel me? Whether that's feeding homeless people, whether that's giving people advice on how to, further build their money up, whatever the case may be. And you don't have to necessarily be a doctor or a lawyer or something like that to have tons of money. No, you can do it, several ways. You can start a business. You can, with the digital age right now, you can always utilize the resources that, the platforms that are free. YouTube, uh, Instagram, Facebook, sell products. You could sell merchandise. You could sell classes. It's so many things that you could do, And I got a camera right here too, so I'm talking to them too. But it's so many things that you can do to further build your wealth, and it's so important that you lay a foundation down, because without a foundation, you're really not gonna succeed. And some people, there's get some water real quick. It's hot in here, man. Some people, they're fine with where they are. I grew up in a household to where living the paycheck to paycheck was a real thing. You feel me? I watched, you know, I don't want to say my mom struggled. She had a great job, but you know, it just wasn't the best situation. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't conducive to my growth. I'll just say that. And I've always took note of that. I've always said, hey, when I get out in this world, I'm gonna plant my feet for real, and I'm gonna do something about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be nobody's victim. I'm not gonna be, someone that people could just count out. You know what I'm saying? And though I've met tons of people who have counted me out for whatever reason, but you know what? I keep going. And that's the important part, is to always know who you are and acknowledge that. You know what I'm saying? Give yourself uh, credit, because at the end of the day, you know, a lot of times it's no one else's dream. It's my dream. You know what I'm saying? And being financially set, it comes with hurdles. It comes with its own obstacles that you have to overcome. And I've overcome so many obstacles to where, if I sat down right now, I could literally write a book on it. You know what I'm saying? And, I feel really good about where I am today. My career has bloomed into something that I never thought it would. Not only just being an entrepreneur, but my professional corporate job as well. You know what I'm saying? Comes with that job entails being creative and always quick on your feet and always thinking of how to create something visually appealing. And I tell people all the time, I don't ever feel like I'm working for real. And it's been a dream come true because I know a lot of designers who have never been given a chance to show themselves, to really show what they can do. So I feel really blessed to have been in that situation to where not only have I thrived in the market and really done my thing, but aside from that, on the freelance tip, I've done my thing there as well. So, business to me is something that is very important. You got to always be in tune and in depth with everything that's going on. And what's the best way to do that? Keep your ear to the streets. Make your next move your best move. You know what I'm saying? And always be aware of where you want to go, where you're trying to go. Because one thing about it, this money would never make itself. You got to go make it. You know what I mean? Until the money can start working for you. And, you could do that multiple ways. Stock market, uh, real estate. Somebody need to take some cough medicine. And they cough and sneeze and everything. I might need to go grab a mask or something. But yeah, there's so many ways that you can, put your feet to the ground, man, and really come up out here. And it's no longer time for excuses. If you're making excuses, you're never gonna get anywhere. I've seen so many people who give up on themselves, like right when they at the finish line. And I don't know if it's out of fear or it's just they can't get past that mental hurdle because it's a mental hurdle that you got to get past too. And sometimes that's the hardest part, being able to see yourself or vision yourself in a wealthy state. I used to have that problem. I used to always, dream about, man, how can I, be rich or and then that turned into how can I be wealthy? Forget being rich because rich could be here today, gone tomorrow, but wealthy, that's something that stays because not only am I building this for myself, but I'm building it for my kids as well. So and their kids and their kids and their kids. So that's something that's very important if you want to really make an impact, really have your name, stamp your name out here for real. It's even on the back of my shirt if y'all can see it. Um, Basically, it says it's a quote that I put on the back of my shirt. My quote: "Generational wealth is built, not given to you." You know what I'm saying? It ain't about just wanting it. Like you got to really do something about it. You got to really put your best foot forward and know that you can accomplish it. Just to give y'all an update right now, I recently went back to school. Um, Something I've been wanting to do for a couple of years now. Just didn't pull the trigger until now. But yeah, man, my kids are getting older now. My daughter is 10 years old right now. My son is 16. And one day it just hit me like, they watching me. You know what I'm saying? They watching all the moves I make. And I want my kids to always be in a place where independence, a place to where they don't have to depend on nothing. They're smart themselves. So I want to equip them with all the tools that they need to be successful out here in this world. And so, when I took note of okay, my daughter's watching me, and I already have a degree. I have an associate's in web graphic design, and essentially, it's put me in places to where people that have bachelors and masters and all that good stuff, which is fine and dandy. But being around people with bachelors and masters, it just fed into my hunger to where I'm like, you know what? I really want to go back and make an impact because, I see my kids watching, and if I can do it, something's gonna rub off on them, and they're gonna know that they can do it. So that's why I enrolled. I found a program that I was really excited about, the computer science software engineer program at SNHU. Shout out all the alumni. You did what I'm saying. So far, your boy rolling with a 4.0, making all A's in the class, and really focused right now and really taking the classes seriously, really taking advantage of all the resources like the books and stuff like that. Really deep diving into the studies, and so far so good. I'm set to graduate. Just under 2 years, something like that, and yeah, man, I'm really proud of myself because nobody handed me that, nobody put that idea in my head. It was something that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. Like I'm not even gonna play around with. I'm gonna just do it. And so I'm proud of that, man. To add even more skills to my repertoire, and be someone of value out here, someone that could help younger people with advice, and try to steer them in the right direction. Because one thing about it is I never really had that. I never really had somebody to be like, you could do this, you could do that. Aside from my design degree, my wife, she kind of sparked that, but outside of that, the support has been very minimal, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I've never been one to where I want somebody to hold my hand and guide me through it and all that. Nah, just point me in the right direction, and I'm gonna make it happen. And I've always been that type of person. I've never swayed from that. And even today, I still have that same drive, that same hunger to go out here and go get it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I set my mind to. So I always like to encourage people to do the same. And don't give up on yourself, man. Don't feed into the bullshit. Don't fall for the mental games that people would play out here and have you thinking that you aren't worthy enough, or you aren't successful enough. So you're starting here, and they might be up here. Because the funny thing about life is, yeah, you might start right here, but guess what? Something might spark. You might hit a lick. You might do something just epic, and now you way past that person. You feel me? And that's how I look at things. I don't think that I'm better than anyone by no means, but at the same time, I don't think anyone is better than me. And if you are, you got to prove it to me. So that mentality has helped me along the way. To really stay solid, man. That's the best way I can put it. I got some good people in my circle, people that do support me, and the ones that do support me, man, I do everything in my power to return that back to them, and support them as much as I can. You feel me? Because it's important out here. Because you got so many different places you can end up out here. I've seen it all, man. I've seen people that had everything lose it all, and I've seen people that didn't have nothing gain it all. So it's just one of those things to where you gotta stay focused, man, and really go after what you want. Um, Not to sound redundant, but that's what I harp on. That's what I preach. You feel me? That's my motto. Just be great. Just like my shirt say, generational wealth is built, not given. Um, and that's so true, because at the end of the day, it's up to you. What do you want to do? What do you want to create? Do you have the mental capacity to really test yourself, and go through those challenges that will help you elevate to the next level? If that answer is yes, then you are already, got your best foot forward. You're already headed in the right direction. It's just a matter of, you know, turning one into two and two into three and so forth. And yeah, man. So that's all I wanted to talk to y'all about, man. Like I said, Big B chasing billions, but we ain't chasing it. You know what I'm saying? We just going to it. You feel me? Actually, it's gonna chase us. You feel me? So if you need any advice, man, feel free to reach out to me. I'd be glad to speak with you. Try to help you in any way that I can. Um, be sure to check out, all the websites that I have. You'll see it in the description below, all that good stuff. And man, just stay in touch, man. Tap in with your boy, man. Till next time, I'm Derricko Swink, man. Y'all be easy. Peace.